We back. All right. See, that's why I don't like going live on my phone, man. It always just start messing up, and I don't know why. I was chilling on the Wi-Fi. I got a text message, and it just started acting crazy. But anyways, I'm gonna let it feel back in a little bit. Let everybody come back, get the notifications and whatnot, and then we'll go back. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was disconnecting. I wasn't talking while it was broken up. You know what I'm saying? I knew it wasn't working. I was just sitting there complaining. You know what I'm saying? But we back now. So as people fill in, where was I at when I was talking? Oh, I was saying that a lot of dudes have the same mindset as these females. They want a lot for nothing. They feel like they didn't deserve more than they really done earned. You feel me? They want everything without giving nothing. They want to reap all the benefits without putting in no work. They ain't putting no skin in the game. Make sure y'all hitting that like button for your boy. You feel me? But dudes complain all the time about the mindset of females. The females want all of this and don't want to give. But you doing the same thing. You thinking the same way. You want submissive women. You want a feminine woman. You want a woman that's going to be with your program. You don't even got no program. You don't even got no agenda. You don't even got no plan. You ain't even a masculine man. So what do you expect? What kind of treatment do you expect from females if you ain't even a man for real? You ain't even masculine. You don't even know how to lead nobody. You have no leadership capabilities. You have no game to share. You have no ism to share. You feel me? What kind of treatment do you expect from females? Like I was saying earlier, a lot of dudes and females throw this around. They be saying, I'm single because I know my worth. I'm going to just wait till the person I deserve falls in my lap. All kind of BS like that. It's like, bro, it's like, girl, what have you done that makes you deserve it more than other people? What have you done that makes you deserve the guy or the girl that you want? You feel me? You ain't done nothing special. You ain't done nothing different. You not different. You not special. Nothing about you is any different than 20 other females that I see on the street, or nothing about you is different than 20 other dudes I see on the street. Why do you think that you gonna get the kind of the treatment that you desire from everybody you encounter when you ain't done nothing to earn it? You feel me? That don't make sense to me. That boggles my mind. That behooves me. I think that's the right word. I think it's behoove. It boggles my mind though. It boggles my mind. You feel me? You could go on YouTube and look at dudes' panels, watching dudes' panels, watching dudes' live streams. You could listen to some guests they might bring on there. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. It be dudes, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean this from a judgmental standpoint. I mean, as I always say, I mean this from a reality check standpoint. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. I don't want nobody to feel bad. I don't want to discourage nobody from getting what they want and wanting what they want. But I want you to live in reality. Have a reality check with yourself. Are you even deserving of what you feel like you deserve? Are you deserving of what you really want? You know what I'm saying? Dudes be looking dusty as hell, looking like bums, and they be wanting dimes, or they be asking, how do I get eights, nines, and tens? It's like, bro, you haven't had a lineup in 3 months. You haven't had a haircut in 4. You greasy. You got skin peeling off your face because you ain't washed your face for real or exfoliated in 4 weeks. So you got dry skin peeling off. You got oil, sebum leaking from your nose. You got yellow teeth. You feel me? You unhealthy. You musty. But you want a eights, nines, and tens. And you want submissive women and feminine women. That don't even make sense to me, bro. I be thinking I'm missing something. I'm like, bro, am I off base? Oh, snap. I be like, bro, am I off base? Am I getting something wrong here? Did I not get the memo? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? What's good, Peter? I'm like, am I missing the memo? Did I miss something? Did I skip? Did I skip an assignment that I was supposed to do for this corner of YouTube? Yeah, they don't want to put in the work, but they want to get the results. Like I said, they feel like they deserve more than they really done earned. You feel me? And then they want to complain about the females thinking like that when they thinking just like the females. You feel me? And then they want to call the dudes who actually get the results they want with women. They want to call the men who get the results they actually want with women simps, or say that they, doing simpish activity to get the results they want. When it's like, nah, bro, we just masculine and we take care of ourselves. You feel me? Or dudes be having no social skills and be asking how to like seduce a chick, or, like trying to chop up game. It's like, bro, your palms start sweating when you think about asking the clerk at Target how your day was, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be sitting there, you be sitting there scared to ask the lady in Foot Locker, I need some help with this shoe. You got a size 11. You feel me? You be scared to speak up. It be, bro, it be niggas who would get their shoes stepped on and don't say nothing to nobody. They just let their shoes get stepped on. They have on some fresh white Air Force Ones or something, get their shoes stepped on and don't say nothing to the dude who stepped on them. But they the ones who trying to learn game and seduction and, wanting feminine, submissive women. It's like, dog, you can't even lead your own self. How you gonna lead a woman? You feel me? How you gonna lead a woman? You can't even lead yourself. You feel me? Your appearance alone, not even who you are, but your appearance itself is turning people off from you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even talking about the who you are on the inside yet, the deeper aspects of you. Your superficial self alone is telling chicks, this dude ain't really about nothing. You feel me? Then the deeper aspects of you were even more disappointing. The deeper aspects of you were even more of a letdown to these females. You feel me? That's why talking about you single because you know your worth, or you ain't getting with nobody because you waiting for the right chick to come along, or you waiting because every chick just ain't on your level yet. It's like, no. As a man, very few women are ever gonna be on your level when you meet them. But if they trying to get there, if they want you to lead them to that level, then they gonna comply with your program. You feel me? That's what they do. If you were worth something, they wouldn't just, act like a bitch around you and want you to stop talking to them. You feel me? No, they will want to stick around. They will want to be around. They will want you leading them and communicating with them and gaming them up and sharing isms with them. You know what I'm saying? They will want you sharing things that you've learned over time. They wouldn't just not comply. You feel me? If they really liked you. And that's a direct reflection of your worth to the public. You feel me? We all have self-worth and self-value. But the worth that's given to you by your audience matters as well. Your appraisal by your audience matters as well. Just like YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I could feel like I'm worth 27 million subscribers. But if I only got 100 and I'm only gaining them 1 subscriber a month, then I have to have a reality check with myself. It's the same with women. You feel me? I can feel like I'm deserving the 8s, 9s, 10s. I'm deserving all this femininity and submissiveness. I'm deserving of all this investment from females. But if every chick I talk to don't even want to learn nothing from me, if every chick I talk to don't want to comply with nothing I'm saying, if every chick I'm talking to is just disrespectful to me or, my plans, what I introduced to them, then that's a reality check for me. In that situation, that should be telling you, okay, the way I feel and the reality of me are two completely opposites. You know what they call that? They call that a delusion of grandeur. You feel me? A delusion of grandeur. You think of yourself higher than what you really are in reality. You feel me? You thinking of yourself way higher than what you are deserving of. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you shouldn't think of yourself highly. I'm not saying that, to only value the worth that's told of you from your audience. No, I'm saying that you have to have balance. You feel me? You have to have balance. Think of yourself highly, but don't let it, cloud your vision. Don't let it keep you from having those monthly, weekly, daily reality checks. You feel me? Because that's how you slow your progress down. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you slow your progress down. So if you're not a masculine man, don't expect to get all the women you want. Don't expect to get all the women you want. Just like me, bro. I don't expect to get all the women I want, bro. It's like, yeah, I'm masculine. I'm tapped in with my masculinity. I'm on a path of manhood, but I don't even own, like, I don't own no house. I got a car. I got an apartment that I pay for. I don't own no house. I don't have a 401k. I don't have, hundreds of thousands of dollars of bread saved up. Like, my life is not firmly in order yet. So I don't even expect to get all of the women that I want because I don't even have all of my things set up yet. Am I on the way? Yes. And I got plenty time. I'm 20 years old. I got plenty time. You feel me? I love the aging process because I'm growing at a rapid rate. You feel me? I'm producing at a rapid rate, but I ain't there yet. You feel me? So I'm not gonna be out here getting all of the women I want because I'm not even who I want to be yet. You feel me? I'm on the way, but I ain't even there yet. Now that's not saying that I settle for less than I want. I'm just saying I'm not hard set on my pinnacle of women that I want. But I'm not settling for less than. You know what I'm saying? I'm not settling for less than. You feel me? So don't think that you got to make that kind of move. Don't think you should make that mistake. You got to have balance. You feel me? Sure, you shouldn't want, or you shouldn't feel like you deserve everything you want if you really haven't earned it. But you shouldn't just settle for bottom of the barrel just because you haven't earned exactly what you want yet. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if your mindset, if your view of yourself is so just off base with reality that every time you encounter a chick that is throwing you off, that's a reflection of you. I made a video like, I'll say a month or a month and a half ago. It might not have even been that long, but I made a video titled, the way women treat you or the way women behave around you is a direct reflection of you as a man and your masculinity. You feel me? And I was just talking about how women treat every dude different. Women are not like men. With men, for the most part, we treat everybody relatively the same, what I'm saying, give or take, some treatment points, unless they give us a reason to treat them significantly better or significantly worse. Excuse me real quick. Sending a text message, but yeah, man. What was I saying? Fuck, what was I saying, bro? I just lost my train of thought. Somebody remind me of what I just said, bro. Where I just was. Somebody remind me of where I just was, bro, please. Make sure y'all hitting that like button too. But damn, bro. I hate when I do that, man. That's why I be turning my notifications off when I go live. But I'll remember it later. But don't get too ahead of yourself, bro. That's gonna mess you up. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Because when you get too ahead of yourself, you trip and fall. Oh yeah, how women treat, women. Okay, appreciate you, Ajay Aduro. I'm probably not pronouncing your name right. I apologize, but appreciate for the reminder. Thank you, JD. Tyso dope. Thank y'all. Thank you. Okay, back to what I was saying, because y'all reminded me. Yeah, women treat every man different. You feel me? Women treat every man differently. You feel me? Relatively. You know what I'm saying? Women treat every man differently, relatively. And so they gonna treat the men one way. They gonna treat the fellas one way. They gonna treat the niggas one way. They gonna treat the dudes one way. They gonna treat the boys one way. They gonna treat the masculine men one way. They gonna treat the effeminate men. Well, they gonna treat the effeminate males one way. They gonna treat the masculine men one way. You feel me? That's just how they are. And so that's why the way women behave around you or treat you or behave in your presence is a direct reflection of who you are as a man or a young man and your masculinity. You feel me? Because I remember I made a video telling a story about I had ran into a chick who I had heard a lot about. You know what I'm saying? That she was disrespectful. You know, she real loud. She real abrasive. You know, aggressive. You know, she got a lot of masculine energy to her. And I had just ran into her one day. You feel me? Ran into her one day. You know, I was studying in a building. She came in and, you know, we saw each other. We've recognized each, like we follow each other on social media, so we recognize each other. So she walked in, said what's up, and she started studying. She started talking, and we was chopping it up. And I'm like, is this the same chick that everybody was saying like act like a bitch all the time, and she got a lot of masculine energy and she loud and abrasive? I'm like, she cool. She acting feminine to me. You know, she being nice. You know, she's very warm and welcoming. You know what I'm saying? Like her energy was a lot different than what I was told. You know what I'm saying? And that was just one prime example of how women treat every male differently. You feel me? How can you message me personally? So not in this video, because this video don't have no description on it, but if you go to one of my previous videos, I have my Instagram and my email in the descriptions. So send me an Instagram DM or an email, preferably an email, because I get a lot of DMs on Instagram. So preferably an email if you want to message me personally. But yeah, man, that was just a prime example of how chicks treat dudes differently based on the dude's energy. That's why I always say, what's up, Red? That's why I always say the man sets the tone. And I didn't make that up. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten that from my dad and told me that. I done got that from other content creators. You know, I hear a lot of you know, OGs and men say that. The man sets the tone. And throughout life, I've learned it that it's facts. The man sets the tone. You know what I'm saying? Who you are as a man is going to dictate how she treats you, relatively. Now, of course, you know, there's some chicks out here who don't really have no home training, so they just, like, they don't even understand, like, you know, like, I'm just saying, like, some chicks was just raised to be disrespectful, bro. Like, some chicks was just raised in manners in which they are so far gone that they don't know how to treat nobody. But those are anomalies. There's very small percentage of chicks like that. Most chicks will know how to treat certain people based on how they act. That's how they are biologically set up to behave. You feel me? That's how they are biologically set up to behave. They're gonna treat you how your behavior, I'm wording that wrong. Your behavior is going to bring out a certain behavior out of chicks, out of females, out of women, out of girls, whatever the case may be. You feel me? Your behavior is gonna dictate what you get from her. You understand what I'm saying? That's why dudes who don't really understand this talk so much about how you know, oh, when I took her out, she didn't want to talk. She was acting like a bitch. She was being, you know, rude, all this kind of stuff. And then they say the same thing about but she went out with the bad boy and, you know, they had sex on the first date and she was nice and, you know, then they start crying and complaining. It's like, that's why. Your behavior, whatever you were doing, told her, you know what, this nigga is kind of a bitch, so I'm gonna treat him like a bitch. You feel me? That's what your behavior said to her. That's what your behavior said to her. You feel me? That's why you have to pay attention to how people treat you. You know what I'm saying? The way you think about yourself only matters to a certain extent. Let's be real. The way you feel and believe and think about yourself only matters to a certain extent. You feel me? The people in your interactions in daily life are going to teach you who you are. You know what I'm saying? At least to them. You know what I'm saying? Outside of eyes of your own. Like I said, we could think and believe anything about ourselves, but reality is gonna show us, do our beliefs and thoughts align with what really is? You feel me? That's why, I get emails, or Red, you might get emails, or some of my other YouTube homies who I do, business with, and we communicate on a regular. Who is Boss Turtle? Just a troll. See, it's this easy. High user on this channel. That's one of my favorite buttons. That's one of my favorite buttons. You feel me? But anyways, you know, a lot of us who make content on here, we might get emails from dudes saying stuff like, I've been working to try to increase my status and be an alpha male and be a high value man, and I'm red pill this and I'm red pill that, but I'm still not getting the results I want. And the answer to that is, you just believing. You feel me? You believing, but the reality is not matching with what you believe in. You feel me? Yo, you have a grandiose vision of who you are because you probably listening to too much content. You feel me? And a lot of people preach mindset because it's easy to preach. So I could get on here and tell you, you should look at yourself as a high value man and an alpha male and this and that. I can tell you that because it's easy to tell anybody anything. You know what I'm saying? And then if you charismatic enough and good with your words enough and confident in what you're saying, you can make people believe anything. But I'm not going to do that, because then I'll be messing y'all up. Because then y'all will be out here thinking you one thing and getting the complete opposite results. And that's how you end up frustrated. You feel me? That's a very stressful existence. That's a very stressful existence, to when you truly believe that you deserve something and you are not even getting close to it. That's a stressful way to live, bro. That's a stressful way to live, bro. I couldn't live like that. I'm thinking that I deserve 8s, 9s, and 10s and the utmost femininity and submissiveness, but chicks ain't even looking at me. When I'm talking to chicks, they don't even want to look me in the eye. You know what I'm saying? I don't get compliments from no women. Women are never nice to me. They always mean. But I'm thinking I deserve the feminine 8s, 9s, and 10s. That's a stressful way to live, bro. I would have headaches all day, every day, if that's how I walked around. I would have headaches all day, every day. And probably acne, because I'd be stressed out. You feel me? I have headaches and acne if I walked around thinking I deserve the feminine 8s, 9s, and 10s, but women don't even like me in real life. Women don't even want to look me in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Women see me walking towards them and they try to look busy because they don't want me to talk to them. You feel me? That's a horrible existence. And I'm not saying that to make fun of dudes, but I'm just saying, like, that's why the reality check is important. That's why the reality check is important. You feel me? That's why the reality check is important. You feel me? And a lot of dudes, make the mistake of getting, see, Red, he already know. That's like I said earlier. It's like, I know I don't expect to get the exact women I want, because I don't even have my whole life in order yet. I don't own no house. I don't have hundreds of bands saved up. You know what I'm saying? All I own is a car. That's all I own, like, in my name. I have an apartment that I pay for. I don't own the apartment. You feel me? I don't even own a house. So I don't expect to get the top dog of women that are like what I envision myself within the future. I don't expect to get that right now. But like I said, that don't mean I settle for less. I just stay in touch with reality. You feel me? Dude, it goes back to the little things, man. Like I said before, dudes don't be having no social skills, but want to know how to seduce a chick. It's like, bro, you ain't even past class 1. You ain't even do human skills 100. And you trying to, get an A in human skills 527. Seduction and mastery or whatever. You feel me? You ain't even past human skills 100 or 101. Social skills, saying hello to people, asking people how are they doing. You know what I'm saying? Saying good morning to the lady behind the counter at Starbucks. You feel me? You feel me? It's like, bro, you start shaking in your boots just to say hello to a chick and say your name, but you trying to learn how to seduce her? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. That's like me. That's like putting a dude on court. He don't know how to dribble. He don't know how to do layups. He don't even know how to slide on defense. But I'm trying to show him how to do a three-man weave. What? What? I'm trying to show him how to drive and kick. He don't even know how to dribble or throw a chest pass. But I'm trying to teach him how to drive and kick. I'm trying to show him the three-man weave. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You messing yourself up. That's why I made that live, like, what was that, Friday or Saturday or Sunday, about how a dude got to know himself before he, before female nature even does anything. You know, you got to know yourself before you can even make the knowledge of female nature effective for you. You understand? Because if you don't know yourself, if you don't even know how to lead yourself, you can't be a leader to a woman. Women love leaders. Women love power and women love leaders. You feel me? If you don't have no leadership capabilities, then what are you doing? You better learn some, bro. You got to learn some. And women love dudes who can make them think. They love dudes who can share things with them that they didn't know before. You feel me? Yeah, learning that three-man weave in the beginning is hard. You be tripping. Y'all be going in the wrong directions. Your chest pass got the wrong, you throwing a chest pass to the wrong dude. You feel me? You can't do stuff like that. You setting yourself backwards. Like, why are you learning about female nature and you don't even know how to ask the person in Foot Locker that you want help with this shoot? Why are you learning about female nature and you don't even know how to tell the waitress or the waiter at the restaurant that they mistakenly gave you the wrong meal or they mistakenly put something on your burger that you asked not to put there because you scared of what they gonna say? Why? What is the point? What is the point in, thinking that you deserve 8, 9s, and 10s and all this femininity when you ain't even deserving of it in the first place? And they're showing you this on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, every now and then you gonna have your knucklehead chicks who just don't know how to treat nobody. But yeah, just fly to the DR. Yeah, bro, that's what they love saying. Just fly to the Dominican Republic and everything will be straight. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. Fly to the Dominican Republic and see what happened. I know a lot of Dominican women because I knew a few in high school and I know a few in college. Let me tell you something, bro. Dominican women are even more difficult to, play your little game on than regular American black women. You feel me? You have to be masculine to get you a Dominican woman, woman from the Dominican Republic. Because let me tell you, the fathers that they grow up with, them niggas are a man's man. You feel me? I know this one girl, Dominican chick I went to high school with, her father is a man's man. You feel me? A man's man. So she gonna look for that in any dude she talk to. You know what I'm saying? Or dudes think that like going to the Dominican Republic and tricking off is better than tricking off in America. It's like, really, bro? Like, I mean, I ain't never been to the DR, but it's gonna be difficult to convince me of that one, bro. It's gonna be hard to convince me of that one. Traveling elsewhere is not gonna help you. It's just gonna make it harder. Unless you don't care about a woman using you for your money. If you don't care about that, then if you happy, I'm happy. But if you want a woman to be with you because of who you are as a man, going elsewhere is just gonna make it harder because America is a country that is the most accepting of effeminate men. You know what I'm saying? America has the most effeminate men in the whole world, I would say. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm just hypothesizing, you feel me? My if-then statement, you feel me? I think America has the most effeminate culture of men in the whole world. At least in regards to like first world countries, I would think so. We're just soft as a country. Because that's the phase we're in right now. That's the phase we're in. You know, it's not really the thing to be a masculine man. You know what I'm saying? The thing is to be effeminate. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, bro, feminine. Yeah, I figured that like in the UK. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it might be worse in America. Like I said, I haven't been to the UK. I plan to get there one day, but you know, I think it might be worse in the US. You feel me? I think it might be worse in the US. Cause that's just the thing right now. That's just the thing right now. That's just the thing right now. Yeah, liberal. Yeah, you could put it that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one to use, you know, terms like liberal or conservative much, but you could say it that way. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the era we live in right now. It'll pass eventually because something's gonna go left and everybody gonna be looking around like where are the men at? You know what I'm saying? So it'll pass eventually. It's just a phase we in right now. But well, I don't know. That could be debated. But we ain't talking about that right now. The thing is not, you know, it's not in to be a man right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not in to be a man. You feel me? In private, it is because in private, men are still greatly appreciated. It's just in public that women try to act like, you know, men are losing. But that's neither here nor there. Don't bother me. I live a happy life with these females, so I ain't really pressed about the issue. But I hear about it so often. It's like, damn, it must be bothering a lot of niggas, man. Oh, you don't got to tell me about 90 Day Fiance, bro. I used to watch that years ago. I used to watch that years ago because it was so entertaining to me. It was funny. Like I remember, who was the fat dude that got arrested for like pounds of weed years later? He was fat and chubby and wore glasses, and he was on 90 Day Fiance with this chick. Was she Russian or whatever? And she had like Botox in her lips and like, you know, she was pretty, I guess. You know, she was a pretty woman, but the way she treated him was so bad. You feel me? The way she treated him was so bad. But he ain't deserve nothing better. You know what I'm saying? Because he was effeminate as hell. You know? She was more masculine than he was. And that's probably because in Russia the men are probably more masculine. I don't know, but I would assume so. The way Putin be walking around, you know, Putin is crazy, bro. Putin is a man's man, bro. That man, I don't know how old Putin is, you know, 60 or 70 or whatever, but that old ass man be riding horses shirtless with no saddle, carrying swords and shit. The way he walk, I'd be like, bro, Putin, you know, you can't be pussy around Putin, bro. You can't be pussy around Putin. You feel me? You can't be pussy around Putin. But, you know what I'm saying? Like 90 Day Fiance is a good example. Or the short dude, what was his name? Ed. Dude had no neck. You know, but he wanted his 90 Day Fiance to do all of this and do all of that for him. You know, he became a meme. You know, because it's like, bro, like, come on. Like it would be different if he didn't care that chicks was only with him for his money, you know, because he was rich. Like I said, if you okay with that, I don't care what you okay with. If you happy, I'm happy. If you okay with chicks only wanting you for your money, that's cool with me, because it ain't me. But hey, hey, that's my homie, bro. That's my homie Noah, dog. What's good, bro? I hope you chilling, man. I hope you getting some good relaxation in, bro. School hard in the mug. But, man, yeah, males be wanting women to take care of them by force. I got a video coming up about that soon about your woman is not your mama, dog. Your woman is not your mama, dog. I said this on my Instagram the other day. I had a consultation with a woman the other day. She was a graduate student at a university, and she was saying that in 3 years she's had two relationships with two different dudes, and both times she ended up, you know, down the line feeling like she was the dude's mama, like she had to take care of him. You know what I'm saying? Because He wasn't leading her nowhere. He wasn't really being a man. She felt like she was taking care of her son. And so she was asking me, why was that happening? You know what I'm saying? And then she asked me, what was the number one trait or characteristic that she should be looking for in a man with relationships? And in my opinion, it was leadership. Because leadership is a core value to being masculine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to lead the world to a revolution. I'm not saying you got to lead your people to freedom. I'm just saying you got to be able to, at least be able to guide somebody through the right directions, which means you got to be able to guide yourself first. But if a man is incapable of getting with a woman and being in a leadership position, then she's going to be forced to be put in that spot because somebody going to lead the other one. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to be in the front and somebody is going to be in the back. Not saying that when you in the back, I say this to ladies all the time. Not being the leader is not a bad thing. Society has tricked y'all and music has tricked y'all into thinking that, if you not the leader, then you a slave or you this or you that or, whatever kind of BS chicks be learning. It's like, no, a leader is nothing without the support system, but the support system is nothing without the leader. You know what I'm saying? Being a support system of a man who is in the lead does not mean you are less than. It doesn't mean you're less important. It doesn't mean you're lesser of a human being. Your job is just important as his. It's just not the same. I give examples all the time relating to sports. I said this in my last video. LeBron James needed Anthony Davis to win that championship. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant was the leader, but he needed Lamar Odom and Paul Gasol, and a few other players to win them 3 rings. Shaq needed Kobe to win the first 2. The leader and the support system are just positions. One is not better than the other. Yeah, one is above the other in the hierarchy, but one is not better than the other. So I always got to remind ladies, like, your man should want to be the leader and you should want him to lead, because you and me both know you don't want to lead. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to be a leader until shit start getting hard. Everybody want to be a leader because you get a lot of credit when things go well, but people don't like to accept the fact that when you a leader, when stuff go bad, it's on you. You feel me? So as a man, as a leader, if things aren't going well with you and your woman or you and your women, that's on you. The fault is on you. You're doing something wrong because you the leader. You feel me? You need to fix the screws or, fix whatever is going wrong because you the man, you the leader. You feel me? That's the part a lot of people don't like to accept about being a leader. Excuse me. Everybody pretend they want to be a leader, but that's because they don't understand the ramifications of it. Being a leader is good. Being a leader can be fun. It can be a learning experience, but it's hard at the same time. Salute, Special Ray. You feel me? You got people's lives or livelihoods in your hand. You feel me? You're the captain of the boat. Exactly. Like a captain of a ship, a pirate ship or whatever. The captain of the ship is nothing without the crew. But the crew is also nothing without the captain. Everybody is important. It's just everybody has different roles. You feel me? Now, does a captain still have his knowledge on how to lead? Yes. Just like I always say, a man is still a man with or without a woman. But if he knows how to lead, he can get a lot more done with that woman behind him. You know what I'm saying? That's why, CEOs have secretaries or assistants. You feel me? And they're usually women, because women were biologically, created to have a very special attention to detail. Women are better at multitasking than men are. Women are better at observing things. Women are better at, being able to look at a bunch of stuff and, pinpoint what's wrong or what's right with a whole bunch of information laid out on the table. That's why a lot of these male CEOs have secretaries and assistants. And they're women. It's not just because, oh, I'm a man, so a woman should just do the stuff I don't like. Here, Stacy, read all these papers. It's like, no. They have special soft skills that we just don't have as men. You feel me? They have special soft skills we just don't have as men. You know, if I went somewhere and I felt like I needed to bring an assistant, I'm bringing a woman. And what am I going to have her do? I'm going to have her do the things that she excels at. You know what I'm saying? Attention to close detail. Being able to observe much more at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Being able to multitask better and more efficiently. A myriad of other things. Just like men have soft skills that women don't have or aren't as good at. You know what I'm saying? Things like being a leader. Things like being assertive. Things like being able to motivate other men. You know what I'm saying? Things like establishing principle, core values, laws. You know what I'm saying? That's what men have. Women have their own set of soft skills. But society has tricked everybody into thinking like, oh, you know, you know, women are just, slaves to society and all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like disrespecting themselves. I know this is off topic, but I talk about this all the time. It's like women have now undervalued the importance of being a mom. You feel me? They say, yo, I ain't gonna be no stay-at-home mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out working when I had all this, blah, blah, blah. But it's like a mama who stay at home and raise her kids, that's a special job. That's a job that can't nobody else do. That's a job that no one can do better than that woman who is the mother of them kids. You feel me? And there's a big difference in the development of a child who was raised by his mama or her mama and a child who was raised by a daycare or a nanny, you know what I'm saying? Or some other family member. You feel me? But that's because society is disrespecting the role of motherhood. Society is disrespecting the importance of a woman in the crib to children. You feel me? I don't get it. Like, I know as a man, I cannot raise little kids like a woman can. It's just not possible. That's why that's why women can see a crying baby who they don't have no relation to the baby. They ain't never seen the baby. But a woman could pick up a stranger's baby that's crying and figure out what's wrong with it within, 30 seconds of, some bouncing around and some talking and some gibberish. Bro, give me a crying baby. I'm not gonna know what the fuck to do. I don't have that spirit in me. I don't have that nurturing spirit in me. I don't have that multitask spirit in me to be able to read the baby and, make it feel better and figure out what's wrong without it being able to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what women do, and they cold at it. I can't do that. Give me a crying baby that I don't know, I ain't gonna know what to do. Now, I love kids. You know what I'm saying? I love kids. I love babies. I think kids and babies have special wisdom that gets taken away from us once we get indoctrinated into society. But I don't know how to take care of no stranger's crying baby. Women do that. Women know how to do that, and they cold at it. You know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, our society is disrespecting the special abilities that women were blessed with. I don't get it. I don't understand. And it's having them think that they need the special abilities that men were given. We have our own abilities for a reason. There's things that women can't do that men can do, and there's things men can't do that women can do. You feel me? That's just how it is. That's the natural order of things. You feel me? Call me a traditionalist, call me a misogynist, whatever the case. Well, don't call me that, because I'll take offense to that, because being a misogynist is a strong term. That means you hate women. You feel me? That means you hate women. I don't just throw that word misogyny around loosely like people do on social media or whatever the case. You feel me? Like when I said it was a chick, I seen a tweet the other day of a chick saying, if you a man and you don't listen to female rappers, I'm going to assume you a misogynist. Like, what? Do you know what a misogynist is? A misogynist is a dude that hates women. And so you going to assume a dude hate women because he don't listen to female rappers. That don't even make sense. Like, that don't make the slightest bit of sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only a few female rappers that I like. I don't listen to most of them because it's not made for us, bro. Like Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi, they don't make music for men to listen to. You know what I'm saying? That's not the point. They make music for the ladies and for the girls and for the women. You know what I'm saying? It ain't meant for me to be listening to. So for you to say, oh, I'ma assume you a misogynist if you a man who don't listen to female rappers, see, that's that emotionalism coming out. You feel me? That's that emotionalism. That's when people just say stuff that come to their mind. You know, and women are much more prone to do that. That's just how they are, you know, so I don't get mad at it. But when dudes do that shit, it get on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you should be much more disciplined with the words that come out of your mouth. You feel me? You should be much more disciplined with the words that come out of your mouth. Because as a man, there are many more ramifications for saying some bullshit than you are if you a female. And there's reasons for that. It's because we know as a collective that women just say stuff to come to their head. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? They just say stuff that they feel. They get stuff off their chest. That's how they are. That's who they are. And that's perfectly fine because that's how they made. That's why they don't get the same ramifications for saying bullshit that men do. That's why when a man say some dumbass shit, everybody going to kill him. You feel me? Because you a man, you should be more careful with what's coming out of your mouth. You shouldn't always just be saying what you feel. No, you should have deliberate thought in what's coming out of your mouth, in the words that you stringing together in your head. You feel me? I done got off topic. You feel me? I didn't mean to be on here this long. But just to close the live, you know, ending statement. A lot of dudes want feminine or submissive women and they want the finest of fine. They want the eights, nines, and tens. They want the dimes. They want the thick. They want the pretty. They want the long natural hair. They want the wide hips, fat ass, big thighs, and skinny waist. They want the big titties. They want all that. But they not a masculine man to even draw that in towards them. And then they living frustrated because they've tricked themselves into thinking they deserve this and that and this and that. But they ain't getting it. Because reality is telling them, hey, bro, you don't deserve this yet. You ain't earned this yet. You know what I'm saying? You ain't earned this yet. So, you know, love yourself, appreciate yourself, view yourself as important, have high respect for yourself, hold yourself in high regard, have high self-esteem. But do not have a delusion of grandeur. Do not think you are deserving of more than what you've earned. Do not think that you deserve more respect than what you've earned. Do not think you deserve the women you want when you haven't put in the work to become the man that's going to draw them kind of women to you. You feel me? So that's the topic for the day, man. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Peace. Oh, snap. Hit the wrong button. Peace.